Hi guys, so this is a guide on how to change your bonnet struts for your LS430. As you can see, mine can't be held by my bonnet struts, so I'll be changing them both. So obviously to start you need to find a way to prop up your bonnet, otherwise when you take them off it's going to fall. Any decent stick will probably do. So to remove them, all you'll need is a 12mm spanner or equivalent with an open end, so you can get it in. You can see there are two bolts, one on each end. See it there, and the other one is hidden in the corner. You can see just there the black one on the left hand side of the actual strut thing there. All you do is unbolt those bolts, just stick the spanner and you can spin it around like that, and then when it's loose you can just pull it out like that. Once it's loose, probably best off doing the other side. Now make sure you've got the bonnet propped up as open as you can, because if it's only propped up a little bit, there'll still be quite a lot of force going through this bolt, which makes it quite stiff, and when it comes off it might send the struts flying. You might scratch the car. So when you're doing it, I'd start with the side with the battery, because you have a bit more space there, so it makes it a bit easier to see what's going on. You can sort of get an idea of what you're doing, and then do the other side, because this one's quite tight, at least on the right hand drive cars it is. And then once the tops are off and get to the bottoms, you can see them just that. That's loose. These are a little bit harder to get to, which is why I'd advise doing them afterwards. So do the top ones, take the tension off, then do the bottom ones. And once that's loose, it'll come all the way out. Like that. And that's them off there. Do the same to the other side. Once you've got them off, check your new ones look the same. I got some cheap ones from eBay. Now they're about the same length. My bolt's a little bit longer, but hopefully it should be okay. But yeah, just make sure they match up and they look about right. One thing I forgot to mention is when you're bolting the lower part of the strut in to the bottom end, you can see there's actually two holes there. Make sure you use the one that's a bit lower and a bit towards the back of the car. The other one is not for the bolt and it won't work. So once the bottom's in, just get the top, make sure it's facing up towards the bonnet, and then what you need to do is lift it up and screw it in here. Now you might have to lift the bonnet slightly to get it to screw in. And once you got it in, just tighten up the spanner as you did loosening it. This bit's a bit long and tedious, but you get it. And you see there it's all tightened. So that one's in. Make sure you have the thin end at the bottom, thick end at the top. Then just do the same with the other side. Now make sure as well when you're tightening it, it's not cross-threaded or anything, because the way the bonnet is sort of pushing on it, you can quite easily cross-thread it. So if you have someone to help you, just get them to hold the bonnet up, and it'll make threading it in much easier. So yeah, once they're all tightened up, it should hold itself. And these ones from eBay seem to do their job pretty well. Quite stiff. Comes up like that pretty easily. And that's how you do your Bonnet struts on the LS430. If you have any problems or any suggestions, leave them in the comments. Thanks.